Hey, good afternoon, yard people. It's Rob with Yardman LLC. Today I'm out running some errands. It's Friday, the 22nd of May, 2020. We're not mowing any yards today. It's been raining, so things are wet around here. Anyways, one of the errands I'm running on, this is the plate for the trimmer head for my Stihl FS91R, one of them. You can see there that jaggedness, that tooth, you know, right here. That is, it's broken. So this thing's just spun off. Now, it could just be a manufacturer defect. This is from the new trimmer. So that I've only used the trimmer for a couple of weeks, if that. So I may just have to be replacing the whole head. I'm not sure if there's going to be any type of warranty repair or fix replacement on this. So the short answer is I'm just going to buy a new head for the Stihl FS91R, and so that's what I'm doing now. Then later on after this, I've got a client to drop by. The client that I stopped by, let's say yesterday, I did an estimate. They're going to be going with the annual maintenance package, so I'm stopping by their house to sign the service agreement. It's an agreement between me and them, which mostly protects me. It lets them know that you know, I'm performing certain services, but the contract protects me because at the price that I'm offering these annual maintenance packages, it's a reduced rate, but it's for a minimum of 12 months. So if after, let's say, and that averages out to $25 a week, 52 weeks out of the year. So if after a month the client wants to get rid of me, they can, but they're gonna pay a higher rate for the 4 times that I mowed their property. So instead of the $25 rate, it'll be $45. So after 4 services, if they want to cancel me, they can, but I'll recover $80 on top of what they've already paid for those monthly services. That's mostly there because I can see some dishonest people, because they are out there, some dishonest people maybe at some point telling me that they want to sign up for the annual maintenance package, and then I mow their yard at approximately $25 a week, their home, for the 32 weeks of the mowing season. Then as soon as the mowing grass stops growing, they cancel me. Well, that's not fair to me, because I would have been charging them more up front if I was only doing the mowing. So it's a good idea to have things written out in paper and have people agree to that. There's nothing hidden about what I asked them to sign and agree to. So maybe I'll share this with everybody, just so I know there are companies out there that are watching this that may think, you know what, I wish I had something I could download. Now, I pay for a legal service and draw up these agreements or contracts, but this is what it looks like. So I know you can't read all the words there. There's 5 pages, and it outlines things that I want to establish up front with the client. And so anyways, what I usually will do is I'll leave this with the client at the time that I first meet them and walk their property. And that gives them a chance, the family or whoever's making the decisions, to have a chance to read it over, digest it, have a lawyer look at it. If they want an attorney to look at it, that's fine with me. I have nothing to hide. And they can then make an informed decision. So that's what I do. Anyways, right now I'm going to run into the hardware store here. It's Gronis Hardware in Leavenworth, Kansas. So let me take this off here. So we've got Gronis Hardware. And I've purchased some Stihl products from them, so that's what I'm gonna go see if they have a replacement head right now, and then I'll be back on later. Talk to y'all later. Bye. All right, yard people, so I'm back. Hey, I wanted to let you know that the hardware store that I was just at, Gronis Hardware, they're in downtown Leavenworth in Kansas. I've done business with them before. They're not the only ones I've made purchases of Stihl products at, but the gentleman in there, he had a replacement piece and they didn't charge me one bit. I assume they will send the broken piece back to Stihl and they'll just get it replaced. Otherwise, this piece was about $12. I wasn't charged for it, so that's great. You can see right here is where on the other cap it was broken. So I've got a new piece, and that's the kind of people I like to do business with, especially it being a Stihl product and them being an authorized dealer. It was nice to have them just swap the part out for me. I don't know what their relationship is like with Stihl, but I'm going to assume that Stihl will replace their loss on that piece there. So I just got off the phone with another client that called me this morning. He's got 2 properties that he wanted to essentially get started with some services. Unfortunately, he's outside of my service area. At least one of the properties is. And I was thinking about what it would cost just for me to send 2 guys or 2 of my crew down to the property and back. It'd be about a 30-minute drive there, 30 minutes back. So that's 2 man-hours if I've got a crew of 2 people going there. And if I'm paying at $15 an hour, let's hypothetically, and I am paying close to that for both of my folks, that's a $60 cost just to have them drive there and back. And not to mention any of the overhead, insurance, taxes, the vehicle that it would take to drive to there, the fuel alone, plus any materials cost to do business on that property. Fuel, oil changes, tires, belts, blades, blade sharpening, trimmer line, the oil mixture for the Stihl products. I wouldn't be making any money at $60, so I'd have to be charging upwards of $85, $90 a cut per property, or even split that travel cost between the 2 properties because they're not too far away from each other. I just don't have the density out there to make it worth me to offer services where he wanted to get them done. So I hated to turn away business, but you know, that's how it is. I was nice to him, he was nice to me. I decided I wasn't gonna meet with him. I didn't want to waste his time. And that's too bad, because that would have been 2 properties. So I don't take everybody. I have turned down properties in the past, or I have bid them so high that I was certainly going to recover any costs associated with servicing that property. Look at this here. I want you to see this hill. It's not this one right here. It's the one behind it. I have no idea what mowers those guys are using on that hill. Now they're not currently servicing that property. Sorry about the camera, I wanted to grab it. Not currently servicing that property, but that's impressive. Not the stripes, I'm talking about the grade of that hill. So I keep telling myself, if I drive by and I see somebody mowing it, I'm gonna have to stop and check it out. Well, I'm gonna go for now. I gotta go to a client's house and then the post office, and then I'll be back on later and I'll show me replacing the head cap on the Stihl FS91R. Y'all take care, bye. All right, yard people. Hey, so I'm back at the house. I ended up doing an additional estimate at a client's property that I did last year, and they want to be added to my weekly route. So their yard is overgrown, so there will be an upcharge for the first time, and then I'm going to help them keep it in shape on a weekly basis. So look at this mess. So I've got mowers everywhere. I've got a trailer that's sitting empty. I just need to do some organization. I have the day off from my day job, and so I'll be working with this stuff later on today and then also tomorrow. But I wanted to finish up this video. So here's that piece that had came off. It's the cap that goes on to the all right, so I don't know what happened to that recording, but I think I might have hit a button. So as I was saying, here we go. I'm just going to put this cap back on the Stihl FS91R. These tines just go right into this slot here, and with a little bit of friction it just stays on, and there, just like that. So that was no charge for me. Fortunately, the Stihl dealer that I had used was able to take care of me like that. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. If you don't mind, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the like button, and be sure to subscribe. I'm wanting to grow this channel as much as I can. And those that are subscribing and helping me out by hitting the like button is definitely helping me to do that. I guess that's it tonight. I'm the primary chef at the house, so we're making ribeye sandwiches, and I'm making homemade potato salad, and it should be really good. I'm looking forward to it. That's it. I hope you all have enjoyed the rest of your day, and I should be making another video tomorrow. I'm taking the Exmark and the John Deere out to a 3-acre property, and I'll have the whole crew out there learning to use that, and hopefully we're going to be getting real good at keeping straight lines so we can make some stripes. That's it. If you have any comments, go ahead and put those down below, and I'll reply to that. If you have any questions, go ahead and throw those out there, and that's it. Y'all stay cool. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.